Well, stress has been at an all-time high for pretty much everyone during this pandemic, and many people are looking forward to a change and hope with this new year. Joining us with tips on how to de-stress and keep healthy in the new year with resolutions is brain fitness researcher Dr. Heidi Hanna. Good morning, Heidi.
Hey, good morning, and I am definitely joining you as a barbecue taster. I just want to put my name in that hat right now.
You're in. We'll bring you on board. We know that it has just been so stressful in this new year. So many people are feeling overwhelmed and exhausted from 2020. Can we first analyze why we're feeling that way and sort of help us give ourselves a break on the exhaustion that we're all feeling?
Yeah, I think that is so important. And let me just start by saying the reason I haven't seen you guys in a while is because we came out, ready to help everybody when this all kind of hit the fan. I hate to say that, but things were tough, and a lot of us want to get out there and we want to serve and we want to help and we want to educate, and it's exhausting, and none of us knew how long this was going to last. So I think we've been asking people to be resilient, and we keep moving like the mile marker, kind of like we're running a marathon, and we think we're almost to the finish, and then it keeps getting moved on us. So the way we're having to manage our own energy is like nothing we've ever seen before. So I think what you just ended that statement with is probably the most important, which is we have to give ourselves a break. It's hard, we're overwhelmed, we're exhausted. I'm an expert at this, and I have just had the hardest 8 months of my life. Now, the good news is when we go through that and we can actually learn the lessons of what we're experiencing, then we become adaptable, then we become better for what we're going into. And I think we're hearing a lot of examples of that even within our San Diego business community, which is great to hear.
Yeah, and when we acknowledge that stress is debilitating, it is contagious and addictive, it really makes us think and think how important it is to change our mindset. So as we look to recharge with 2021, I think the new year is giving people a lot of hope along with the vaccine. What can we do to sort of reset our minds and recharge?
Yeah, I think that the most important thing is not the tips and strategies, because honestly, most people know what they should be doing. It's just how do we get ourselves to do that, especially when we're tired. So as we think about, taking better care of ourselves in 2021, I think we want to change the story we tell ourselves. And the first thing I would say is that our energy, our own internal battery is replenishable, which is great, but it's our most valuable resource. So if we're not taking care of ourselves, we legitimately can't help anyone else. And unfortunately, many of us learn that the hard way when we go through these deep depressions or anxiety or whatever's going on. So the first thing is we need to recharge our own battery. The second thing is self-care is not selfish, and we have to remind ourselves of this all the time. I'll give you a practical thing I do. I've been doing this for years because many of you know I've struggled with anxiety throughout my life. I get a massage, and I try to get a massage every single week. So doctor's orders, get a massage and make it as important as anything else you do, because if you take that time for yourself, you're recharging your battery, you have more to give. Whether it's massage, golf, doesn't matter. I do both personally as much as I can. And then the third thing is know that the small steps matter. So many times we get motivated about the new year and we get the gym membership and we sign up to run a marathon or whatever it is. And the reality is that's just too much, especially when we're running on an empty tank. So what's the smallest thing I can do? Many times throughout the last 8 months, it was literally walk around the block. Just today, I'm going to walk around the block. And one time became 2 and then 3, and it became easier and easier. But we've got to get that momentum going, which then triggers the brain's reward pathways to say, we want to do this again.
And quickly before we let you go, we have to talk about BFF. I use this. I think it's great, and I'm not talking about my best friend forever. We're talking about something else, but easy to remember BFF.
Yes, and I'm so excited. I was thinking about this morning, and I went through all of my stuff that I've literally been using for myself over the past 8 months. So I have my beach is my happy place bag, and in it I have my Reef Beach Brain oils that I actually created in partnership with Reef, and the things that we did is called the Perfect Wave. And I use that as I breathe, feel, and then focus. So the idea is using some essential oils. You can rub them in your hands and take a deep breath, or you can use some coconut oil, put it on your skin. But you just take a few deep breaths, feel a positive emotion like gratitude, and then focus on how you want to show up. And what I would say is, before you think about what you have to do in your day, think about who you want to be and how you want to feel. And then the rest of it actually takes better care of itself.
Yeah, and I like the essential oils because it makes me feel better since I still have my sense of smell.
Yes.
So
that is true.
Just,
I'm going to be
just a
bringing
little
you
side
guys
note for people that are paranoid like me, but
yes, I will be bringing you guys the new Beach Brain swag bag for 2021 as soon as we get those ready to go.
oh, I need more of a beach brain than an anxiety paranoid brain. Dr. Heidi Hanna, thank you so much. Appreciate all your positivity and messaging this morning. Have a wonderful new year.
Happy New Year.
Absolutely. All right, well, coming up next on Good Morning San Diego.